Hello and welcome to Gold and Silver Assets. It's Sunday the 22nd of December 2019. So the gold and silver markets are right on the edge here, leaving people wondering, will it or won't it break out? So we'll start with the gold price in US dollars on the weekly scale. So looking back at previous price action earlier this year, we had a wedge that formed earlier in the year, which broke out very strongly to the upside. And again, we currently have another, what appears to be a wedge forming again. And this does look like a corrective structure. So overall, I think we are going to go to the upside at some point. The question is when and what will the low point of this structure be? Now, one of the things that I've been looking at is the RSI. And if we look at the previous downtrends, so one of them was back in May, where we had this here. Now, if we draw a downtrend line for the RSI, we can see that it broke out over here, which corresponds with this bar over here. So after it broke out from this trend line, then price actually moves sideways before continuing its upwards move. And again, if we look at this wedge here, we've got this downtrend line, and at the time that it broke out from there, price still moved sideways a little bit before continuing its up move. At the current time, we still haven't actually broken out from this downtrend line. But also remember, we are at the very edge of this upper line of the wedge here. So this might be something that's worth watching here. Will this move downwards before breaking out, or will this break out in the next week or so? That's something to watch. Let's have a look at the US dollar gold price on the daily scale. So this is looking more closely at the wedges. The wedge that we had earlier in the year, one of the interesting things here is that price broke out from the wedge at this point, but then actually subsequently dropped again to retest the lower trend line over here. And but it never actually got out of the bottom of the wedge. Price then broke back out upwards and then proceeded its very strong move. And of course, it also tested this 200-day moving average. So here we are now, and we formed this channel within the wedge. And if we look even more closely, we've got a small ascending triangle that's forming, and that's due to break out, I would say, within the next couple of trading days. So what could happen here? Well, one possibility is that we break out of this ascending triangle and we get an up move, possibly a retest before resuming the upwards bull trend. And I would expect that price action to be pretty strong. Of course, we do have, the reason that I'm talking about this possible retest here is because we do have a fair amount of resistance here at the 1500 US dollar price range. Another possibility is that we break out downwards from this ascending triangle, and there are two possibilities here. It could just retest the bottom of the channel and then move up, or alternatively, if we break below the 1454 level, then we'd be looking at a target of 1425. Now, this would be nice because that would actually coincide with this moving average here, and it will also give price much more energy for the ensuing upwards move that would come next. Which of these is most likely? I would probably put the highest probability to be this second option here, where we retest the bottom of the channel before moving up, but we have to wait for price to tell us what it's going to do. So that's all for now. Hope you all enjoy a nice break over the holiday season, and all the best for 2020. Bye.